Hello and welcome to the Dr. Gakman Diet here. This is your host, Dr. Gakman, showing you, enticing you with the items that I not only consume, orally for eating pleasure and drinking pleasure, but also stuff that I buy throughout the month. This is for the month of May 2021. This, I believe I've taken pictures of this before. These are like 2 for $1 at Dollar General next door from where I work. And I go through these probably too much, too fast. And then they run out and then I'm sad. But this is great. These are Cheetos Puffs. I used to not like Puffs when I was a kid. I used to only like the crunchy, but now I like the Puffs better. Because, it's just easier on the teeth and it's easier to eat and it's great stuff. And then the cinnamon sugar puffs, which are the Sweetos from Cheetos. Man, those are good. Those are good. I wish they'd make another Chester Cheeto video game with Sweetos in it. But anyways. And I talked about this in the last video from last month and I forgot to take a picture of it. But this is the Cherry Limeade. This is another one of those experimental Sunkist flavors. They recently did that, and they did a blueberry lemonade. Both of these are carbonated, unlike some of their other lemonades in the past, which haven't been carbonated. And this is, it's okay. It's a little rough. It's kind of like I can't say it's as good as, but it's been a while since I've had Tahitian Treat, but I don't know if you know what that is, but it's like carbonated Hawaiian Punch. It's crazy. It's like you could almost get drunk off that soda. No, you can't get drunk. I'm joking. But anyways, this is a good one. Still, they need canned. I mention this every one of these videos. Canned grape Sunkist or grape Welch's. It's basically the same thing. Comes from the same orchards, same companies. They just call it different. They call it either Welch's or they call it grape Sunkist, depending on, I guess, however they feel at the time. But anyways, they need to bring those back in a can. But instead they're doing these weird experimental things, which, sometimes they come up with kind of a winner. I think that the blueberry lemonade one is pretty good, but this one is, it's not as good as that, but at least it's not as bad as some of the ones that they've had in the past. And then this is Archer's. I have not been to Archer's, and I'm kind of taking a break from them. Nothing against Archer's. Archer's is my favorite place to go. But it's just, I need to watch my money. I need to watch some of the things that I've been eating and buying and doing recently. So I'm cutting them out. Just, sometimes it's good to step away from something when you've had too much of it and then come back to it and reappreciate it and all that stuff. I'm not going away. I'm coming back to Archer's. It's just for now, this is, I'm taking a little break from them. Nobody did anything wrong, me or them. So it's just, that's my atypical drink that I get there. It's the Desert Pear Coke. And then here's their bourbon wings, which don't let it fool you. You get the bourbon wings and you smell them and you're like, whoa, this is a funky smell. But taste them. They're great. They're not like other bourbon wings. These bourbon wings are not like a sweet honey molasses bourbon. These have a sweetness to them. But these are like not like super spicy or anything like that, but they're a different flavor than other bourbon flavors that I've had before. So they're certainly not like the Frickers ones. Both of them are good in their own way. I think I like the Frickers ones better, the bourbon ones, but, overall the meat is where it's at, and Archer's has good meat for their wings, boneless wings. And then, of course, there's the delicious potato skins they got there. Now, I started getting back into Ajanta again, and this is Rogan Josh lamb. And that's a mango lassi back there. Man, that's so good. I need to learn how to make. I got a wok recently, and I need to learn how to make some Indian food, especially like the Indian yogurts, where you just cook the stuff in that and like add all kinds of stuff to it, and oh my goodness, I need to learn how to do that for the drinks and for the actual food itself. And there's Chef Nan special bread that they've got there. I used to just get regular Nan, and I was like, oh, they got feta Nan. Oh, they got this. Well, this is garlic feta. It's got pieces of meat and vegetables just baked into it. It's great stuff. Oh yeah. So this is something that I guess happened a while ago. Now cereal lasts a while, so don't think that I'm like eating old cereal or whatever. But this was a Pokemon 25th anniversary box, right? So, and we were talking before, like they got rid of the chef that was in Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I think he died of COVID. I'm sorry everybody. I'm sorry to break the news to you, but they got these little monsters on here, right? With the bug eyes and whatever. But anyways, there's the Pikachu, and it's a official 25th anniversary, as you can see here, 2/5 on his Pikachu cheeks. And they give you 3 free cards. I was like, oh, you're going to have to mail off for them. No, they actually give you the cards in there. I've gotten a couple of boxes of this, left them at work for us to snack on, and taken them home. I haven't even put them over milk. I just snack on them regularly. That's how goofy I am. But yeah, I've gotten some cool cards from that. These were the first set of cards that I got. Qfant, Galarian Meowth, and then this is a hologram Pikachu card. Every time you get this box of the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, they were supposed to be in other, what is it? General Mills cereals. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the only one that I had seen that had this, and I have not seen them recently. These I've been getting from Gordon Foods, the other job that I work at, on Mondays. I've been getting them there to get my cards because I guess everywhere else they sold out of them really fast and people didn't know about them, and or people knew about them and got all the Pokemon ones right away. But anyways, good cereal, love it, and it's pretty cool add in there. The 3 cards that you get, you always get 2 random cards. There's 14 in the set for this Cinnamon Toast Crunch deal, but you always get the Pikachu card. So you always get the foil Pikachu card there, and it's really cool. And then there's little, puzzles and stuff to do on the back of the box, so that's always cool. Keeping the box for collectability. I was talking about Frickers before. These are the Frickles, the pickles. And here's the Frickers bourbon molasses wings that I was just talking about earlier. Man, oh man. Now, we went there, and I'm like, oh, let's just go to Frickers, right? And stupid me, it ended up being like a day off. It was a Friday night, and I was like, oh my God, they were so busy. And they were. But, a little bit of patience. We had to wait out in the rain because I don't have a car, so we just waited out there. But it was worth it. It was great, and our server was really good, and I hadn't been to Frickers in forever, and so boom, there you go. This was another thing from Archer's. It was their, I think it was a luau or Maui burger, they called it, and they had some kind of chutney mixed in with this sauce that was like had pineapple or mango or something like that. Like I said, it was supposed to be some kind of Caribbean or maybe Hawaiian themed burger. It was pretty good. With onion, it had an onion ring on it and these bacon bits and this sauce. It was really good. I liked it, but it's not that I don't like burgers from Archer's. It's just they have better stuff there, in my opinion. And this is good. Don't get me wrong. I need to do that, probably more often because it's cheaper to get the burgers than it is to get the bigger meals that I usually get. Like like in the past, I've had like pork chops and the pizza and all that other stuff. It's definitely the wings and definitely the ribs, top-notch stuff at Archer's. But this is good too. S'mores Oreos. Got these. Good stuff. I believe they had these last year. They were limited edition last year. As you can see, they got a 4th of July theme on there, so limited edition. Then I finally found them. I think I talked about them in the last video. They're red. They're hard to find, and they usually don't put them next to the... I don't think people know what they are. So when they get them in the store, they just put them out, and they're like, oh, you know, they're basically whatchamacallits, but with peanut butter added. And it's a thin layer of peanut butter. It does not take away from the taste of the whatchamacallit. It just adds to the flavor of it. It's great. And I got one for myself and my coworkers each, and they all loved it. Everybody loved it. And then they were out. They're out of them, and I have not seen them since. Where I found them was on the Dorothy Lane United Dairy Farmers. I've tried everywhere else. Meijer, I've tried Dollar General, all the different dollar stores around here, Family Dollar, you know, I've tried all kinds of places, and granted my area of search is limited, but I've gone to Kroger, I've gone to Walmart, and I have not seen these anywhere. You know, they're there, but you just got to search for them, and they haven't gotten them back at UDF yet, and I can't wait till they do, because I want to eat it again. It's good stuff. I got the last one there the next day. They were all gone. So somebody's eating them. And then there's cookies and cream. And then UDF also had the popcorners, which I talked about in previous videos, which are, you know, I could only find them at Meijer before, but now they have the smaller bags there. It's good. I think the white cheddar ones are the absolute best, but they also have, like, what do you call those? Where it's kind of like, what do you call a popcorn that's like sweet? It's like, I guess they can call it kettle corn. I don't really like kettle chips, and it's not a kettle chip. It's like kettle corn that's mashed down into the shape of a chip is how popcorners works. And these Spice Queso ones, they're okay too. They had some other funky flavors like sea salt, no thanks. But I still think that the white cheddar flavor is probably the best. And these are kind of still sitting here, and people have been nibbling on them here at work a couple times here and there, but not as attractive as these Lay's. Now these were ones that my coworker bought. I don't like BLTs because I don't like I love bacon. Lettuce is fine in a sandwich, but I don't like tomato. But you know, some people do. And these weren't too bad though. They had a little bit of a smoke flavor to them, which is kind of weird, but it's like, I guess, a smoky bacon, and not like super smoky. And then it didn't also have that horrible like ketchup artificial tomato taste, because that's what I don't like tomatoes in general. And then when you give it that artificial tomato taste, it didn't have that. So it was a very fresh, not like overpowering flavor chip. And then these weren't a part, it says limited time flavor, but they were not a part of this summertime deal that they got. There's 3 flavors. I'll go over the other 2 flavors that I bought myself. Nashville Hot, which, Nashville Hot, brother. That inside joke. You won't get it. Anyways, so I don't know why the other chips aren't listed there, because I took the pictures of them at the same time. Oh no, I don't have the pictures of the other chips. Well, doesn't that stink? Well, the other chips were supposed to be on here. I guess I'll take a picture of them next time because I'm going to buy them again. There's 2 other summertime flavors for Lay's. They are the, oh boy, now I can't remember the name of them. One of them's still up here. It was the Jerk Chicken, and those are wavy chips. So they didn't have any kettle chips of these, which is great because like I said, I don't like the kettle chips. And the other one is Chili Mango. Now the Chili Mango has like a sweet mango flavor to it, and it's spicy, chili, so it's pretty good. And then, like I said, the Jerk, though, everybody loved. And the Jerk, I bought 2 bags of those, and they're already all gone. You know, not just for myself, but from my co-workers eating them. So good stuff. People like that. And then this is Huevos con Chorizo from next door at Los Reyes. This is basically their fancy way of saying, well, the Spanish way of saying, you know, there's quesadilla, cheese, with eggs mixed together, scrambled in, almost like a omelet type thing, and chorizo, which is, you know, Mexican sausage, and it's delicious, man. And it's filling too. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a good breakfast, or it's a good brunch or lunch type thing, and you could have it for dinner. Who knows? I don't know. I like it. Went to Buffalo Wild Wings, got my usual there, and then, you know, I had those Buffalo Wild Wings points when you get the app. They pay off, man. I get double points sometimes, and then I get, you know, this is, I have a strawberry Dr. Pepper here, but then I have strawberry on my cheesecake, and I didn't pay for that cheesecake because, like I said, I got it from my points. And then this, around the same time, when I went to Sugar Creek to get my pre-order for some other game, this was mailed to me. Took a little bit to get to me because FedEx sucks. Anyways, this is the Detective Club, Famicom Detective Club collection that they brought out for Switch. They only physically brought it out on the in Japan, and it's only in Japanese. There's no way to like download the English patch for it or anything like that. Now, I'm not going to double dip and get the English one. You know, I made a whole video about this because this is kind of annoying that they didn't bring it out physically here in America. You could only get it through Japan, and then you know, the Japanese one does not have an English option. But anyways, it's a cool collection. I like it. Watch the video on that if you want to learn more. Speaking of Japan, here's some. Now this is a popular flavor in Japan. They have lots of other. Kit Kat is like huge over in Japan. There's like 40 different flavors all the time, and they need to bring more of those over here. You know, maybe not wasabi or whatever, but but here's one of them, key lime pie, and it's pretty good. They've brought over, or they've made 2 Duos flavors here already, but they were supposed to bring out the orange and cream, but they still haven't done that yet. The other Duos flavors are like coffee mocha, and then there's dark chocolate and mint, and both of those are really delicious. I cannot wait for orange and cream. And then here we went to Smoky Bones, which I'd never been there before. We were just walking downtown because I'm trying to help my friend do something, and I was on my way to through the Oregon district, and I was like, oh, let's try to find something here. And we went to Smoky Bones. A little expensive for what it was. The meat was pretty good. I got just ribs and cornbread, and the sauce is really good. They had 2 different sauces. Usually my friend, she likes the hot sauce kind of stuff, but I couldn't really taste the hot sauce all that well. It was kind of watery. They were both a little bit runny, but it was good. The sweet one that they had, the sweet barbecue, it was good stuff. And, you know, and it was good. It just, I don't know. I've heard a lot of people say, oh, they're the best or whatever, but, I mean, was it worth it to try? Yes. Will I maybe go back there and try other stuff? Their cookers smelled, they had stuff grilling, and it smelled so good. I don't know what else they were cooking there, but I just got ribs because I've been hankering for ribs for a while, and for the last like 2 months, it feels like when I was going to Archer's, they kept running out of ribs when I went there. And then I think this is the last picture. Nope. I took 2 pictures of this because my camera wasn't working or whatever. But this is, man, I've been getting these. They brought the floats back, and then they got the orange and cream shakes at Arby's. And they've had their dining room closed over by where I live. But, you know, I've been walking up to the drive-through window, and they've been stepping up the service for that because she's been really nice when I go through just walk through the drive-through to get these. And this is good stuff. The last 2 times, I've gotten it twice, and I got the smaller one. I got the bigger one this time, which isn't really that much more. It's like $1 more, and it's like almost twice as much. But anyways, I get that. And sometimes I think about mixing my Sunkist with it when I get down to the bottom so that I can make like a Sunkist float with orange ice cream. It's great. But I haven't done that because it's so good. And then, speaking of orange, here's cheese. We're making some stuff tonight. This is near towards the end of the month, and that's why I'm making the video now for May. And we were out of cheese slices, and this was $6 at Kroger's to get all 4 of these cheeses. I got Colby, Swiss, extra sharp, and then they got a newer flavor. It's called Buffalo Jack, and it's pretty good. So check that out if you want to make your own sandwiches and stuff. Sorry this is already too long. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next month with some eats and some stuff that I'm consuming otherwise besides food in Dr. GAKMAN Diet. You should really start the Dr. GAKMAN Diet. I think it's really good for you.